Your phone lights up, another text asking for a quick favor. You are in the middle of your own work. You are deep in a premier timeline. Or maybe you are trying to set up an e-commerce store. You are just trying to actually get your life off the ground while everyone else in your age is sitting in a lecture hall. But your stomach instantly drops. You don't have the time, you don't want to do it, but you type, sure, no problem. Why? Because you are terrified of looking like the bad guy? Guys, we've been brainwashed into thinking that being hyper available and endlessly nice makes you a good person. It doesn't. It just makes you a backup option. It makes you a convenient tool for people who assume your time is free just because you aren't clocking into a traditional shift. They mistake your flexibility for availability and your kindness for weakness. If you don't learn how to kill that people-pleasing instinct right now, you are going to spend the most important years of your life funding everyone else's comfort, while your own ambitions are completely rot. Let's talk about the specific trap you are stuck in right now. You made a choice. You stepped off the traditional assembly line. When you graduated, you didn't just enroll in a university to delay adulthood for another 4 years. You decided to actually try and build something real. Because of that, you have flexibility. But the people around you have a really toxic misunderstanding of what flexibility means. Because you don't have a boss breathing down your neck, your friends and your family look at you and see one thing: free time. They text you at 1 p.m. on a Tuesday to run an errand. They ask you for a ride. They dump their emotional baggage on you for 2 straight hours on a phone call because, well, you're just at your computer anyway, right? It's infuriating. Your work is invisible to them because your grind doesn't look like the traditional 9 to 5. They subconsciously assume your time has zero value, so they feel entitled to it. And the worst part, you let them take it. You sit there watching your own momentum completely die, listening to them complain about the exact same problem for the 5th time this week, all because you don't want to be perceived as a bad friend. Listen bro, you need to completely rebuild how you view your own energy. Stop thinking of kindness as a personality trait. Start thinking of it as a currency. You only have so much of it to spend in a single day. Right now you are walking around handing out blank checks to anyone who asks. You are walking ATM for energy vampires. And what happens when you give away all your currency to everyone else? You go bankrupt. You end the day exhausted, resentful, and bitter. You look at your own projects, the creative work that actually matters to you, and you have absolutely nothing left in the tank to give them. Being truly kind doesn't mean being a doormat. It means knowing exactly what your boundaries are and enforcing them. Think about it. Are you actually being a good friend by saying yes when you really want to say no? No, you are just lying to them and building a silent resentment in the background. The most authentic, loving thing you can do for the people around you is to tell them the truth. Simply, I can't do that right now. I'm focusing on my work. If they get mad at that, they didn't value your presence. They only valued your utility. Here's the harsh reality that nobody wants to accept. The moment you start setting boundaries, people are going to get mad. The people who are used to walking all over you are going to call you selfish. They are going to tell you that you've changed. They are going to try and guilt trip you back into your all. Let them. You have to get comfortable with being the villain in someone else's story. If someone thinks you are a bad person simply because you prioritize your own life over their minor inconvenience, that is manipulation tactic, not a real friendship or relationship. You are 18 years old plus. This is the exact moment where you either decide to take ownership of your time or you hand the keys over to everyone else. It's not selfish to protect your peace. It is not selfish to prioritize your editing, your business, your studying, or your mental health over someone else's boredom. It is survival.